Nice to see you this morning. Is just a quick reminder of some of the things that we discussed during today's lesson. First off, video on the right hand side, alignment there, pretty good. One of the things that we talked about was the transition at the top of your golf swing and also the position of the club in the downswing. So we just take you to the top of that golf swing now. Again, what we said is once you get to the top, great position there at the top. But then just as you change direction, there's a little bit of a movement forwards there with your hands. And then as you continue down, the golf club just works a little bit outside your hands there. So again, ideally, the position of the shaft at the minute that you're working on is just outside your hands there. Now ideally, we want to get that club somewhere there, a little bit behind your hands, working a little bit more from the inside position. So there, that's just creating an area where the club's outside the line of your golf ball, working on an inside position. So it's working on an outside to inside swing path there. And again there, with some good rotation that you get during the golf swing, it's just creating that golf ball being pulled to the left hand side of your target. And also with the rotation, you've got the pulled shot, but also combined with a little bit of draw, which is just making that shot slightly inconsistent. So what we got you to do to correct that was to take the golf club back inside a T-peg. Just see it here on the left hand side there, we've got the T-peg just slightly outside the line there, and we get you to take the golf club back inside that T-peg, and then also as you're swinging down to bring it inside the T-peg again on the way back down, so the club's going to stay behind you. The swing direction or the swing path that you're going to create is going to make your body work in a slightly different way. So the club's going to come back from the inside or inside that T-peg, and then we've also got a basket just here on the inside as you follow through position. So there you're going to be swinging the club on the way back down, inside the T-peg on the way down, and then around the outside of the basket on the way through. Okay, so that combined with good rotation in your forearms will allow that club face to square up and to rotate through impact, creating that nice draw shape that you've been looking for and bringing the golf ball back to your target. The other thing here on the left hand side, with the video, we just highlighted that you've got a little bit of a hinging of your wrist through impact. Now you've been catching a few of the shots a little bit heavy from what you said, and definitely during the lesson you did hit the mat quite a few times before that golf ball. So we've just said that the hinging of your wrist or the flicking action of your wrist is going to create a position where the golf club is going to come in a little bit too shallow and potentially bottom out a little bit too soon. So we just take you through that position there just to explain what we mean. Again, they've got nice weight transfer. Now as your hands are coming into that golf ball, we want your hands to be leading that golf club. So the angle of your left hand and your left arm there in relation to the club, pretty good. As we're coming more into that golf ball, it's now pretty much a straight line, which is good because your hands are still leading that golf club. As we get through the golf ball, that angle just changes a little bit, and now the club head has taken over your hands. So what that does, that flicking action of your wrist there, that just creates the club coming in a little bit shallow, again bottoming out just slightly before that golf ball, but also it restricts the rotation of your forearm. So when we got you to do this drill, there was quite a few times where you hit the golf ball a little bit out to the right hand side. Now again, this little flicking action of your wrist is going to restrict that the rotation of your forearms. So ideally there, we need to try and get you into a position where your hands are just leading that club head into the golf ball just a little bit longer, creating a nice consistent strike on the ball, and also allowing you to rotate those forearms to square that club face off. So we gave you a couple of little drills to work on. The first one really was, again, with the tee peg and the basket, but also when you're out in the golf course and you've not got those, just to do a swing a little bit like Sergio Garcia or Jim Furyk. So the club, you're going to take the club backwards a little bit outside the line. At the top of your swing, you're going to reroute that club back on the inside, and then swing again inside with good rotation through to a nice finish. So again, imagining that you've got the tee peg there and the basket on the inside, so you're going to swing over the tee peg on the way back, reroute it back inside around the basket on the way back down. Also, we gave you a little drill to work on the rotation of your forearm. So again, just half a swing, the position in your backswing or the half position in your backswing should mirror image the halfway position in your follow through. So there, that's creating good wrist hinge on the way back, the hands leading the golf club into impact, full rotation of your forearms leading into your follow through position. So if you keep working on those drills, if you've got any problems, just give me a call. If you want to nip down to the driving range at any point to discuss anything, just let me know. But good luck with it, and I look forward to seeing you again in a couple of